Hello everyone and welcome to WhiskyWars. On this week's episode of the Neckpour, we have a peated island scotch. It's one of my favourite distilleries. Now this is the Tobermory Distillery, but it's their peated line, which I just think are phenomenal. Phenomenal whiskies. I've not tried this though, this is going to be the first time, and I'm really excited. So this is the Ledaig, I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm pretty sure it's Ledaig or Ledaig. Let's say Ledaig. This is a cask strength limited edition Ledaig from Tobermory. It's a 9-year-old whiskey, but it's been aged its entire life in Bordeaux Red Wine casks. So I'm really excited to try it. To be honest, I've got to be honest, my intention was to buy the Ledaig 18-year because I just love the 10 years so much. I really wanted the 18-year for quite some time. And then I saw this next to it for, I'm pretty sure it was about maybe £10 cheaper, but it was on an offer. The 18-year wasn't. So for me, it made sense to go for this one. But the interesting thing for me is this is not a cask finish. This is a whole lifespan maturation in Bordeaux red wine casks. Cask strength as well, it's bottled at 56.8%. So I'm really, really excited. Now I have had one wine finished Ledaig before, and that's the Rioja cask, part of the Sinclair series. So they will eventually start doing wine finishes on their non-age stated Ledaigs, I'm sure. Redbreast did something similar with their Iberian series. The Ledaig was released for years on its own as part of the core range, and then it's only since 2022 have they started adding that, and now they add, it seems to be one each year that they're adding to that, so hopefully Ledaig do that soon. Quite a nice cardboard presentation. I do like the look of the bottles as well. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see if it's a good cork pot. Okay. Smells quite sweet. Oh God, I forgot it was cask strength. I was going to do a really healthy pour then. Had to stop myself. And this is matured on the Isle of Mull. What I would like to stress as well is I've noticed since filming these neck pours that a lot of the whiskies on the first pour, they're more muted than what they become as you progress through. I never knew too much about that when I was just buying whiskey and drinking it for myself and filming reviews later on. But it's only since I've been doing the neck pours where I then go back to edit the videos, and then it's 2 weeks later and I'm drinking it myself and I'm disagreeing sometimes with what I say on the neck pour just because it hasn't opened up yet. But the nose on this is it's not too strong actually, there's a softness to it. But there's a lovely sweet peat, and those red fruits are just prominent, as you would expect. 9 years of age, ex Bordeaux red wine casks. Yeah, lots of red grapes on here. But it's soft, it's soft, it's fudgy. It does not smell like a 57% whiskey. It doesn't smell like a 50% whiskey, I swear, honestly. So sweet peat, toffee, fudge, and red wine. Red grapes. A little bit of wood spice, but not a lot. Okay, let's go. It is, like I say, it is soft. Well, before we get onto the taste, if you guys haven't already, can you please click the subscribe button? That'd be really appreciated. Thank you. I can definitely taste the proof more on the taste. I wasn't really getting much on the nose, which was really nice actually. The taste is coming through a bit stronger now. I will also try this one with just a drop of water as well. Medicinal. This is also medicinal, which I wasn't expecting if I'm being totally honest. I've got a feeling this whiskey could be quite complex. Honey, a little bit of menthol. There's something really bitter actually at the back end. So you've got that really intense sweetness, but it's pulled back with something quite bitter on the finish. Do you know, I think that bitterness could be like a grapefruit or a lime. There's something that's giving it a real sharpness. Some spiciness here too, not too much, but I would say wood spice, a little bit of ginger and some black pepper as well. Just giving it a spiciness. There's a medicinal quality there. Verging on a coastal forest experience, but never quite getting there. A little bit salty, but more sweet than salty. I'd say it's more spicy than salty as well, but there's salt there. Yeah, there's enough going on here to keep it interesting, that's for sure. A big difference that I have on the nose to the taste is the nose, you get a lot more toffee and fudge, and it's softer. The taste brings out the citruses and the spice, but it's more citrusy than it is spicy. That lime juice is really quite present on this whiskey. I'm just going to grab some water now and pop some in and see if it changes the whiskey at all. Okay, the nose is even softer and quieter and more subdued now, but it's still sweet. I just get sweet peat and caramel. It is a nice nose with a little bit of red grape. Oh, the nose is good, but it's not complex. Tasting a little bit more of the wood tannins now with the water added. Maybe a little bit more of that caramel is coming to life a bit. Less citrusy and less spicy. It's interesting. I'm going to review this in a full whiskey war to the Rioja cask, part of the Sinclair series. Now that whiskey is about 46%, so a good 10% less than this one. But it's also about, well, it's less than half the price as well. So I think that'll be a really good review to do. Quick, now we're talking about the price. I'm just going to say that this one is, I picked it up for, I think it was around £60 on a sale. The sale, I think it was a 20% off sale around Christmas time. The RRP is £78 in the UK. So really, the choice that you have is, do you go for this or do you go for the 18-year? First impressions, and honest first impressions, I like it. I think it will get better naturally as I drink more over time. And who knows, by the time the Whiskey War comes out, I might be in love with it. But right now, I can't help but think, maybe I should have just spent a little bit more and got the 18-year. But who knows? Okay, that was just hopefully a little insight into my first experience with the Ledaig, with the Ledaig 9-year ex-Bordeaux Red Wine cask finish at cask strength. If you like the video, please drop a like on the video and don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. The Whiskey War will be coming soon with the Rioja cask. So if part of the Sinclair series, so if you'd like to see that, please do click the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all for the next Whiskey War.